Howdy fans, welcome back. Today we're going to do a little enhancing of color. This picture I took of this duck, the water was actually a little bit more green than what you see here. So I want to add a little bit more green. I want to punch up this blue and give a little bit more detail to the feathers there because they're just kind of bland in color. You're going to first go up to Enhance and choose Adjust Color. And from there, adjust hue and saturation. If you use the master one, you're enhancing all of the colors. So if you use the drop-down menu, you can actually go to the various different colors and just enhance those. You can actually take the color completely out, give it a little bit more depth. You can change it, remove it completely from there, add it in. I stick with saturation, so I'm going to bring just a little bit more green. See if you can see all the green areas. For someone who's colorblind like me, that's important. And so I'm just going to hit those just a little bit stronger. And I want to bring that up. And I'm going to go into the blues and bring the blues up a little bit so you can see all the blue in the duck there. And just punch that just a little bit more. And how about just a little bit of yellow? You can see all the areas that have a little touch of yellow in there. And just give that duck and the water just a little bit more color. Now I'm going to show you a little bit more advanced technique on changing colors and enhancing the colors. This is a picture I took from Glacier Point of Half Dome and Tenaya Canyon and Little Yosemite Valley. It's very pink up here as well as here because of the sunset and time of the day. I want a little bit more yellow and warmer colors up in here, but I only want the sky to be affected. I don't want the whole picture to be affected by that. So I'm going to choose this quick selection tool, and I'm going to start up in the left-hand corner and slowly drag that across. What that's doing is it'll only select sections of the photograph to change. Then I can go up into my Enhance, select Adjust Color, and Adjust Hue and Saturation, and I'm going to bring some warmth into there by selecting yellow, and you can see how much yellow I can actually bring into there. Just hit it pretty strong there. I want yellow to be more of the color that's predominant. And magenta I'm going to bring up a little bit, not too much magenta in there. I'm going to say OK. So now I've enhanced that part. Now I'm going to go up to Select and say Inverse. So what this has now done is it's now inverted the selected part. So now all of the lower part is selected. And I'm going to enhance just the greens and possibly the blues. See what's going to go on there. So I've selected green. Not too much. I would have thought there was more in there. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Cyan, get in there, and just a little bit of enhancing there. And there we go. Now I'm going to actually just select Half Dome itself in order to just change the color of Half Dome, so that I want a little bit more warmth. You can see there's a little bit of a glow right there on Half Dome. Well, I'm actually going to select that using the Quick Select tool, and I'm going to select just this part here because I want it to be pushed just a little bit farther in with the yellows in that, so that you can see how much that actually brings up. I'm going to bring it down so there's just an evening glow on that. And we will go ahead and save this. The next tool I'm going to show you how to use is to duplicate something. There's a number of different ways you can do it, but the quick, easy way of duplicating it, and I want Half Dome here, I want 2 half domes. Hey, maybe we can reverse them and see if we have a full dome. I'm going to use the lasso tool, and I'm simply going to draw around the item, whatever it is that I want to be selected and want 2 of. I'm going to go up to Edit and say Copy, and then Edit again to Paste. And you can't quite see it, but there is two different half domes there. I'm going to go up to the select tool and I'm going to move that half dome over, and I'm going to blend it into right back here. And now to make sure that that actually looks like it's something that belonged there, we're going to zoom in and I'm going to kind of blend in the edges. And again, I'm going to do that with my Band-Aid tool. So I take the Band-Aid tool and I am going to actually just blend that in so that you won't even see it. What it's doing is the Band-Aid tool is just blending in those colors in the background so that they match. And we'll just get this going here, bring up a little bit bigger brush so that we can just bring pieces of Half Dome there. And I want some of these trees coming up here so this looks a little bit more natural. And just blend that into the background, so that we've now created two different half domes. So surprise, surprise, visitors will go to Glacier Point and they will be shocked that there's two half domes.